got some news for you. There's so much more to come. My name is Megan Klingberg, and we're just getting started.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast, presented by Henkel. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
Cleveland fans, quit trying to kick the football when you know Lucy's going to move it. Why would LeBron come back when you've got the Harden family? You put Mobley and Allen with LeBron, they're just going to get in each other's way. And then the kicker is the coach who said they were down 3-0 in the series. He said, but analytically, we're winning this thing. Do you really think LeBron James is going to sign up for that?
Weekdays from 4 to 6, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. His store and more, the Man Superstore Studios. This is 100.7 WQQO HD2 Sylvania, Toledo, a Cumulus media station. Ohio State football. Training camp report.
This report brought to you statewide by Safe Light Auto Glass and Bob's Discount Furniture. Ohio State's offensive line, tons of experience. And center Carson Hinsman hoping the experience on the other side of the line can make them that much more tougher.
See, that's an interesting question because I feel like the guys we got now are, like, obviously they're not K-Mac. They're not 330 pounds of just, like, mean green fighting machine. But, like, they come in kind of a different, variety now. I mean, we got John Walker from, UCF who he's kind of a bigger body, but he's good with his hands. He's really good on a re-rush. The dude fights the whole play. Wills is more of a speed off the ball. I'll be mid snap and he's already trying to put his hands on me. And then obviously James is super twitched up, and so those guys plus Edric and all the other guys that we have in the huddle. I mean, there's tons of guys with it. You kind of have to have a different mentality each play, but some of those guys we got in the portal, man. I mean, they really you gotta be all right, this is like a game rep. You know what I mean? This is guys we're actually gonna be playing against, and so every time we go up the line right now, I mean, it's a fun kind of dissertation of all right. What am I playing here? How am I going to play these guys? And how do we got to go dominate? Because, like I said, today was good, but we got to be better. And we will be better coming up this next few practices.
We'll have more after this.
Bob's Discount Furniture has the furniture you've waited 250 years for. We've got power reclining sofas as low as $7.99, 5-piece dining sets as low as $3.99, Bob-O-Pedic mattresses for as low as $2.99. And, of course, feature-packed bestsellers like my Playday sectional with pop-up sleeper sofa. So stop in or shop mybobs.com to see where America shops for furniture. Oh, my Bob! Bob's Discount Furniture, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Hi, this is Paul Keels. This Buckeye season, don't let a broken windshield ruin your game plan. Safe Light Auto Glass makes it easy to get your windshield fixed with their mobile glass shops all over Central Ohio. They can come to you anywhere, giving Buckeye fans more time for game time. OH? Man, I love that. Schedule at safelight.com. Safe Light Auto Glass is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ohio State center Carson Hinsman is among those who embrace the tough schedule the Buckeyes face in 2026.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be the best, you got to be able to beat the best. And so I think for us to be able to have that mindset going out there, not look at it as oh, man, woe is me. We got a hard schedule. It's going to be long. It's no, man, if we want to be the best team ever played at Ohio State, we got to go beat the best teams in the country. And so I think for us to have kind of a little bit of a swagger, a little bit of mentality, not fake confidence where it's we're going to get amped up because of the music and the noise. It's no, we're really confident because of all the work we put in. I think it's going to be important for us and important when we get to the postseason that we're going to have those games underneath our belt. So I think it's awesome that we have some of those big games right now.
Season opener September 5th with Ball State. We'll have another report tomorrow. This is Paul Keels on the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.
Upgrading to a smart home? Only Vivint offers a fully integrated smart home system. Every device works together seamlessly. Call Vivint now and get free professional installation, $200 off your initial order, and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring for as little as $1 a day. Upgrade your home to a Vivint Smart Home. For your free quote, call
800-853-6497.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available.
Call now, toll free, 800-558-5635.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, well, your favorite attorney has a message for you. Collision, calamity, catastrophe. If you want money, you need an attorney. You need a bulldog. That's why you got to call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid. Pick up that phone and call now to see what your case could be worth.
800-370-5435.
I will even wear the embarrassment of having any sort of idea of hoping these people would show a semblance of heart at all. And they tricked me. Cavs, you tricked us all. That is leading my people astray. I wonder how I will be able to shake this cavalier funketeerness off my person. You know, because Josh, our good friend Charles Barkley now has titled the verb that is associated with quit. Oh, yeah. It is now Cavaliers, Josh. That's the verb.
Black and White Sports, weekdays from 4 to 6 on 100.7 The Ticket.
Black and White Sports is now.
Trust and believe. It's something totally different. And stop with the Eminem, because Eminem's not one of the best either. And y'all can stop that.
Dre says he's the best on the mic. That's
Dr. Dre is a Fed, and so is Snoop. We covered this. Everybody fool with Dre and Snoop is dead or was locked up. I don't care what Dr. Dre said.
I'm just reporting.
Dr. Dre was wearing women's shoes before it was fashionable to do it as a guy.
Toledo's sports leader, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
And so it is. Let us begin on this wonderful Monday. Yes, the scenery. The people have not really arrived yet. I don't know how they do it on a Monday. As we come to you from the Wing Cafe and Tap House, Marietta, Georgia, in the building, is Black and White Sports, still on the travel junket. Yeah, fresh off the Clarissa Shield. Champ, Guo, is serious. Josh, bring me in. Quit playing. What the hell are you doing? I don't have it. I'm not messing with this damn iPad. What's up? What's going down? People, listen. First of all, shout out to Sarah and my wonderful friends here, again, at the Wing. You understand me? Where, again, let me get this menu early. This is where they like to wing it. The Wing Cafe and Tap House, doing it early. They said, we're cool. You want to run us around the world? Yeah, that's what we want to do, is say you around the world. We will do that. ROKU, Apple TV, Fire Amazon Game, iOS, Android, Google Play, App Store, respectively. What's up, Facebook? We are in here. Josh, okay, Josh has us here live at Black White Sports, Facebook. But listen, let's encourage you to download the app right now. Savvy Television Network. Search Savvy TV at all the lists that I just gave you. Now, if you're lazy and you just want to rock it with the YouTube, that's cool. We're not mad at it. We just don't know how long that's going to go on at Savvy Television. So we're doing that too. But either way, we live and it's around the world and it's local. Glass City, what's the word? 100.7 FM. That's what it's really about. It's the radio show. The Ticket. ESPN in the glass. I am Andre, ladies and gentlemen, of the Savages. Josh Burnham, what's happening, man? How you doing, man? I'm chilling. Still chilling hard. You can tell. I think you can tell I'm chilling.
You're chilling like a villain. And
It's time for football. This is the week where high school gritters get going.
Hold on, let me get my mud here and ball cap in position because we're not done yet. We're not completely finished with, again, Field of Dreams. It's not over yet. What's up, everybody? Hell of a weekend. This is a More is More Monday. So welcome in everybody. 877-909-1007 is how you hit us up. If you want to call us, text us. Josh authorizes this. I don't necessarily. So do what you must, okay? But yes, it's a More is More Monday. Thank you to our good friends at the Bassett Nut Company. Brought to you by formerly Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. But listen, you all know 5380 Monroe Street. Get in there. It's snack time because, again, we told you, if you roll in the house around the lady, significant other, what have you, gentlemen, you will be rewarded, I would imagine. Also to our man, Anthony Butler. He is the master barber and stylist, ladies. 1248 West Sylvania, 419-407-0880. All right. Today, it is a Monday, like we said, and we will stay in form, appropriateness, like I said, as we come to you. You see Josh, you see it's a luau effect. You see what's going on outside with the bar. It's not cranked up yet. That's why I wanted to bring it to you, while it's not crowded. But soon, I'm told, even on a Monday, it will get populated. This is what I understand. And the people in the bar now tell me this.
Yeah, and it's kind of apropos because they've been having your part of the country has the type of weather that would induce such things like the tropics.
Yes. Yeah, hot as hell. No question. We're looking at 100 degrees here as we forge toward the evening. It's way too hot for this juncture of the day. Humidity is certainly at an apex. Let it be known. All right, listen. Fellas in here today. Monty Features getting ready to bust in here in a minute. John Nowajeski about to take off also. Quarterback in here. It's a Monday, so we like to do that. We got a few things. Clarissa Shields, 6th round. The KO. Listen, Josh, it didn't go well for our girl K. Every kiss it didn't begin with K, Josh. It didn't work. I'm sorry.
I heard
it didn't work out. Yep, K. Scott. It didn't work. But Ray J won, Josh. Ray J won.
And all is right in the world.
Yeah, let it be known. Von Miller's a Cowboy, Josh. Did you know that?
I thought he would retire by now. I thought he was like over the hills back in 2023.
We know. Okay. Situational opportunities here. We'll take an old ass Von Miller to add to the program. It seems like Dallas must be up to something, feeling like a compliment is there. Jeremiah Love, your man Scheffler, FedEx, St. Jude, DT, Terrassi, 3 in the rafters, all time. And then Kaylin Clark, Snicker Game, Angel Reese, Pooterific, tricked off the bread. Overtime, we knew it was a loss as soon as it happened. And I wonder if it's a loss for Cat Towns, Josh. He got married too this weekend. All of that. Sit tight. Let's come back. We're going to hold steady before we kick it into the app exclusively. Come back after the break. We're still live on Facebook. Sit tight. It's Black and White.
Black and White Sports with Andre of the Savages on 100.7 The Ticket. ESPN 100.7 right now, traffic.
Report of an accident in Monroe at Secor. Other than that, we are clear for this time of the afternoon. If you're seeing anything we're not, let us know. That's your Cumulus Toledo right now, traffic.
Marcy Captor got it right.
We must take our country back from the Epstein
Maybe
class.
you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation. Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now.
800-580-6475. Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging.
Viagra, $2 a pill, $99 minimum order. Call 800-925-5313.
Don't realize it only
Everybody
takes one...
wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available.
Call now, toll free, 800-558-5635.
Upgrading to a smart home? Only Vivint offers a fully integrated smart home system. Every device works together seamlessly. Call Vivint now and get free professional installation, $200 off your initial order, and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring for as little as $1 a day. Upgrade your home to a Vivint smart home. For your free quote, call
800-853-6497.
1-9641. Falcon football season tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family to Dwight Perry Stadium this fall and witness year 2 of the Eddie George era. Call 419-372-0000 and grab your tickets today. Forward Falcons, fight for victory.
Clearing skies tonight, becoming less humid and comfortable. There is the chance for some patchy fog with lows in the upper 50s. Patchy fog early tomorrow, then mostly sunny and not as humid. A pleasant feel to the air, lower 80s, and a chance of showers early Wednesday, then drying out, upper 70s. From the 13 First Alert Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jay Birschbach.
For an array of classic and creative pizzas, visit Pizza Cat, now with 2 locations in Toledo, one on Monroe Street and one on McCord. You can build your pizza as weird as you want it. To place an order and earn perks towards future orders, go to pizzacat.com. Pizza Cat, keep pizza weird. No tracks have ever been harmed in the making of this pizza.
York is just what you're looking for.
This school year, rock the carpool line in a new ride from York Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Lease a new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn for just $399 a month for 39 months for everyone during the Make This the Summer event. Plus a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. And York cares on every vehicle, free of charge. Online at YorkChryslerJeepDodgeRam.com. $19.95 due at signing with approved credit. Excludes tax, tag, title, and fees. No security deposit. Expires 8/31/26.
Stock up on ammo at Thin Feather Fur Outfitters for this year's hunting season. Now through August 28th, get great deals on Federal, including 25 rounds of 12-gauge 3-inch speed shock steel BB or 2-shot, $21.99, or 50 rounds of Federal American Eagle 115-grain 9mm Luger, $13.99. Check out 50 rounds CCI 115-grain Blazer Brass, $13.99. Get 20 rounds 55-grain Winchester 223, $10.99. Visit Thin Feather Fur Outfitters for firearms and ammo.
You know what makes a great time even better? Great deals. So when you're having a great time playing pool with your friends at Miss Q, keep this in mind. On Monday, get $1 off any tall draft. And on Tuesdays, all hot dogs and bottled beers are only $3. So grab some friends or even your family and head to Miss Q, where the fun just gets better. Find us on Reynolds near Glendale and Alexis near Telegraph, or online at MissQToledo.com.
One moment, one crash, one injury. It can take away everything. KNR helps Ohio families through their hardest moments, standing strong when it matters most. When you're hurt in a car, you call KNR.
Black and white sports.
Lonely sometimes because I can't hang with everybody.
Yeah, man.
I have morals. I believe in certain things that go happen around me. I told they was gossiping about somebody and talking about what some artist had done. And I said, were you there? And they said, yeah. I said, well, did they feel comfortable enough to do that kind of stuff around you? Because they wouldn't have done that around me. So that also says something about you.
Yes, sir.
If you were there and it went down and you did nothing, that tells me about you.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
As we return, Marietta, GA, you come in here to the wing. All right? Cafe, tap house. That's where we chilling today. It's a Monday. It's still Georgia. The tour continues. We're not finished. I mean, we will come back to the studio. Josh, you want us in the studio? We'll come back, Josh. I know you want us to pop in.
Yeah,
How
you'll
you
make
doing,
your
man?
way
Josh
back.
Burnham back at the studio, everybody. What did you say, Josh? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll
I
make your
thought
way
you were
back
saying
soon.
something.
You're on a journey.
No doubt. No doubt. All right. Welcome back, everybody. It is a More is More Monday. I'm going to get the fellas in here momentarily. Josh, how was your weekend, though? Did you do anything eventful? I was at a thing. You know, it was the whole world was watching. There were a lot of noteworthy individuals all around, let's just say, on the weekend of, this one. Did you see the fight?
Yeah, I did see it. It was very interesting, and I saw a lot of things. And let's just say that it was a very pleasant weekend, and I could use the chance to recharge and get ready for another big week of sports and fun here in Toledo, especially on the radio.
That's correct. That's correct. All right. Well, I got a few things. Listen, let me get the fellas in here. Let's get busy. Let's have a show. All right. All right. We coming to you. We're still in the Georgia zone, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to our good friends. All right. We are winging it here at The Wing. Let it be known. All right. Cafe and Tap House. If you are in the greater Marietta area, north, kind of Atlanta. It's not really Atlanta because Atlanta's Fulton County is like it's in the city. But as you come into Georgia, say if you're driving, you come through Smyrna, Marietta zone, come through. This is a wonderful place, actually. We showed you when we came in the luau sort of energy. And they tell me even on a Monday, it will crank up. Can you imagine? Hold on, Josh, let me put you back in here. Josh, can you imagine what this is like on the Monday Night Football situation?
I can only
And it's always
imagine.
warm down here, All right, let's go, man. We got the fellas here. You see them, everybody. If you're watching it, you can see them. If you're listening to it on the radio, all calls, guests brought to you by. All right, Wake Up Call line is in full motion. We have the edge rusher. He is Monty Features, ladies and gentlemen, and the quarterback. It is a Monday. It's John Nowajeski. We like this. Gentlemen, good day to you. I hope your weekend was pleasant. Good afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Very good weekend. Very good weekend.
Very good weekend. Tons of football on Saturday, gentlemen. I hope you got your NFL fix early on Saturday.
No, absolutely. So, I mean, a lot to do, fellas. I won't even necessarily, drag and belabor things. First things first, let's do this. Monty Features, you were around on Friday. Any comments? Ray J is the champ. Anything you want to say there? Orlando Brown was pulling our leg. He was joking. Ray J, when I told you Sugar Burt, man, these are my people. I feel attached to the situation. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead. I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm doing that because I know Burt. Damn it. And we won. Brandy was there.
Hey, man, when I watched, unfortunately, I was working when it happened. So I watched the replay, but I put on, the little circus music as I watched the festivities, man. If you haven't done it, you got to turn the sound down and put on the circus music, man.
Yeah.
It makes it even more hilarious, man. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, get your Benny Hill. Get your Benny Hill on, Ski. What am I supposed to do with it? But Ray J was serious, Ski.
Yeah. Stav, you took one for the Light Skin Nation, took one that night. Monty, they took one back. I think you fell back 5. I think you fell back 5, Trey.
That's hilarious.
Hey, man, these boys, listen, man, it's not funny, but it's the funniest thing I've had happen in a long time in my life. Y'all don't understand, man. I don't have the words to quantify Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to flance and plants on this damn show today. I don't have it, man. I don't have it for the whole thing. You all don't even know, man. It just it's very difficult, man. It's difficult. You talk about everything I expected, almost all the people you expected to see. It was just deep. Can I say that? And like I said, it really felt like Orlando Brown and Ray J was the real winner. Yes, champ. Guo, you did that. Guo, yep. We get the knockdown, the plus 135, all of it, and nobody's mad. Clarissa Shields, we understood what it was. But man, Ray J and old boy, man, and old girl too with the with what's the name, the baddies, that too. They went off with the baddies too. That went crazy. Oh my God!
I will say this though about the Clarissa fight. I could tell early that she had been working on some stuff. She was sitting down on some, and that's all I asked from her was, for as much talk as she talked, I needed to see some power behind that talk, and it looked like she leveled up the power for the fight, and it was a good KO.
Absolutely. Ski, I don't know. Did you see any of this, John? Did you watch any of this on Saturday?
I didn't watch it live, but my question to you guys is, do you think she carried it for 6 rounds? It looked like she could have ended that much sooner from what I saw.
It could, absolutely, John. Absolutely. Yes, sir. You're right on with that. And here's the deal. But this is what we knew, and this is kind of how it goes. I'm not here to try to reveal that in ways. I'm going to be honest with you people. I'm going to be transparent and tell the truth. Like, I'm not here to blow up the promotion at all. At no time was it really necessarily a question of kind of how it was going to go. But it's still, sometimes you wonder if it goes too far with the sort of disconcern of the opponent. And this was really a show. Ski, I was telling Monty this on Friday. We were at the weigh-in and everything, and it was just really over the top with, like, basically just disregarding this lady almost every way you could. I get a little concerned there, but this is what I would tell you guys, and what I think is the truth, and what Monty was actually asking John and most people who have been watching Clarissa. And when you talk about her, is there power? Is there the legitimate ability to one strike and cut the circuit off for the night? Well, at middleweight, these are the answers to the questions. So what we're finding is that the heavyweight campaign, but look at her dilemma, everybody, as I say this. You can't really be at heavyweight because that's where we're questioning the power. So at middleweight, it's legit, but for her, she can't win because there's no opponent anywhere. And we wish that, and I say this only because K. Scott at 42 popped up, but I wish Layla Ali would come get this money, and I wish Alicia Baumgardner could somehow go ahead and gain this weight, and Clarissa only has about 13 more pounds to drop. You know what I mean? To get into space for that, thereabout. But I wish we could do that, because those would be tremendous events for boxing, women's boxing, period. It's not even about a women's boxing. It just would be, the men could use the attention on the sport. But, she came through. The people loved it, and everybody went crazy. You saw it. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Did she have trouble? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Monty. My bad.
No, you was talking about dropping those extra 13. Now, did she have a little problem making weight at this junction, at this weight?
No, she claimed it was easy. She said it was easy. It was nothing, and it was all good.
They got Ozempic now.
Everything.
They got Ozempic now. So,
hold on. You said what?
They got Ozempic now that can make you drop it fast. So I don't think that's an issue. I just think she's got a lot of power, Sav, but to drop weight, it's about stamina. And like I said, I'm surprised it went 6. I'm surprised she didn't try. I think later on in the rounds is possibly where someone could sneak up and get her in that middleweight division, and it has nothing to do with her against her. It has everything to do with she's used to fighting at a larger weight and larger fighters. And that's just a different conditioning route, I think, that you have to take.
No, I got you, brother. Talking to the fellas here, John Nowajeski, Monty Features here. It's a Monday. Black and White Sports. It's a More is More Monday. All right, let's break. We didn't break fast enough, everybody. My bad, Josh. I'm not sure what it was. They got the Facebook
look at Jersey,
attention, man, and they cut it for those who were there. All right, but listen, jump inside the app, or those of you who are here, and again, if you're on YouTube, we appreciate that as well. We will come back. A few items. Von Miller is a Cowboy. Got to talk to these guys about that. I got the edge rusher and the quarterback. Will it make a difference? Does Von Miller have anything left? They say for 1 year and $5.5 million. Yes, he does. And it has the potential to top at around 8. All right. So let's look at that when we come back. More is More on a Monday. Sit tight. It's Black and White.
Stay close. Andre of the Savages is just warming up. 100.7 The Ticket. ESPN 100.7 right now, traffic.
Report of an accident in Monroe at Secor. Other than that, we are clear for this time of the afternoon. If you're seeing anything we're not, let us know. That's your Cumulus Toledo right now, traffic.
This report is sponsored by Discover. With the Discover Cashback Card, it's payback time when you earn cash back on everyday purchases. Activate and earn 5% cash back at different categories each quarter on up to $1,500 in purchases. It pays to Discover. See discover.com/5 for details.
We'll make this quick. It's time to ditch your 5G internet because you deserve better than lag, shared speeds, and throttling. Luckily, there's Rocket. Fast, no hassle, fiber-powered internet. For just $9.99, you can get 600 megs with a 3-year price guarantee. And if you need more speed, 1 gig is only $19.99. No shared speeds, no throttling, no nonsense. Ditch the fixed wireless and get the best internet deal in the galaxy at GetRocketInternet.com.
Hey, it's Denny Schaefer. Let's talk cigars.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available.
Call now, toll free, 800-558-5635.
And even hummingbirds.
Next, there's if you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, well, your favorite attorney has a message for you. Collision, calamity, catastrophe. If you want money, you need an attorney. You need a bulldog. That's why you got to call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid. Pick up that phone and call now to see what your case could be worth.
800-370-5435. Maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation. Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now.
800-580-6475.
Delivery available on qualifying orders.
When you've got real work to do, Metal Supermarkets will help you get it done fast. With a huge variety of metals in stock, we can help no matter what job comes your way. And all it takes is a few clicks. We make buying metal online easy so you can spend less time shopping and more time getting things done. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience stores for metal. Place an order online today at metalsupermarkets.com.
This hour is brought to you by Dunn Chevrolet. Finally, 0% is back on Silverado 1500s. That's right, 0% for 5 years on all Silverado 1500s. Find yours at DunnChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
There's something about back to school season that makes you want to get back on track and back to doing better. Back to you. And if all of summer's campfires and barbecues, the reunions, those poolside parties have resulted in there being a bit more of you to get back to, now is a perfect time to discover Toledo Weight Loss Secret while you can still save $200 off the program. If you're ready to get serious about dropping that weight that you're so tired of carrying around and frustrated that other programs have failed you, but you don't want to resort to injectables and potential serious side effects, this is your program. Doctor developed and supervised and already proven to help thousands lose 20 to 30 pounds in a mere month or two. For me, it meant 20 pounds down in just 2 months. It's crazy just how fast you can lose and start liking to step on the scale when you reset your metabolism. I'm telling you, subtraction has never been more fun. Set up your free consultation and get signed up today at ToledoWeightLossSecret.com and subtract $200 off the complete weight loss program and tell them you heard about the program right here from me, Lynn Casey. You'll be looking good, feeling better in no time. ToledoWeightLossSecret.com.
Back to school schedules are here, but great food is always in session at Mike's Pizza and More. Fresh veggies chopped daily, fresh dough made daily. From their legendary specialty pizzas to their bucket of meatballs and sloppy subs, Mike's team is preparing your food to order every time. With the kids back in school, make dinner easy tonight and try a taco pizza, a buffalo chicken pizza, or even a veggie pizza. 847 South McCord Road and online at Mike'sPizzaHolland.com. Come taste the difference at Mike's Pizza and More.
La Pointe Recycling. We pay way more than anyone in town for scrap metal. Located on Crissy in Holland.
Black and White Sports.
When God is on your side, there is nothing or nobody that can stop you. When God is on your side, there is nobody that can stop you. It's meant to be. You can't stop what God has commanded to happen. You can't stop it. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. You're going to keep failing. Keep trying, baby.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
All right. On this Monday, as we come to you live from the Wing Cafe and Tap House, Marietta, Georgia. On this More is More Monday, I am Andre of the Savages, everybody. 100.7 FM, that's ESPN, here in the Glass City. But we do it live from the ATL, remotely. All right. We got the fellas in here today as we continue. Let me get everybody in motion. Josh Burnham holding this thing together back on the Toledo side. South Glass City to be exact, Cumulus Media Campus. John Nowajeski here from Toledo, as well as Monty Features, the edge rusher and the quarterback, respectively. All right, gentlemen, let's continue on this Monday. Talk a quick bit about the Clarissa Shields night again. Ray J won. You guys knew it. Ski was excited about the baddies and all of that and how that went off. This is really, because really for me, I felt out of place culturally when it's really Ski's. I felt like, Ski, I could only envision you kicking it, and the people would not understand why you would have a nameplate that said F to the Skizzle, and it was blinged out like with, you know what I'm saying, with like completely pure, uncut and flawless diamonds. Nobody knows that side of John, but that's all I could think of. Monty and I would have been out of place. We would have been through there. We wouldn't have known how to act, you know, because Monty is a Republican now. He gets money. That's new money. He's a Republican, Jack. He's Monty Ribeiro. Monfonso Ribeiro is him.
I just know you were heartbroken. Your nation took an 0-2 hit on Saturday, and I understand it's hard to come back. And
why, the Orlando Brown? We didn't get to the Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
You mad at my man? What you talking about? I'm sorry, but listen, my relationships go to the winning team. When you trace my lineage back, you're gonna find that I was down with the Sugar Burton regime. Therefore, in an osmosis way, I'm connected with what Ray J got that off, and Brandy and everybody else. That's what it really is, Ski. I'm sorry, bro.
I got you.
Yeah, please make sure you get that. Listen here. Did you get the Von Miller
that night?
Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me try to change gears. What's he saying? What are you saying, sir?
He said, "What you say, Ski?"
Oh, I'm saying I'm saying who sold more tickets that evening is what's probably sad when it's all said and done.
Well, look, I don't. I mean, as far as I know, I mean the ticket sale it was beyond.
I just can't believe the
epic
clown show
proportions.
probably sold more tickets, and that's
No,
what's
but they just benefited. Listen, man, that was wild. But just understand, just know, the whole thing it's just wild. Here's this though, because I got to hear Monty tell me if there's anything left, even in spot duty. And John Ski, I know you're gonna figure out a way to disrespect Von Miller now, but I'm not mad at adding Von Miller to the equation. But again, when we're saying spot duty, I don't know what you're going to get out of it, but I figure, on the 1 year rental side, $5.5 million has an $8 million potential incentive wise. I like taking your chances with the young core that you have. You've been harping everyone about the defensories. I don't know how this is exactly a bad move and why Von Miller played so bad even in his upper years to make you feel like you can't get a few quality snaps and perhaps game closing plays here and there. John Ski, let me start with you with the hate.
No, it's not hate, it's a question. And the Cowboys seem like they're turning into – they got a nice young core. They signed a lot of guys in free agency, drafted some nice young players. I just don't see the need for this. It's very, let's bring in some old veterans, see what they have. I just think it does more harm than good, quite frankly, for that locker room. Let those young guys really gel and come together. And there's no need to bring in an aging Von Miller. Like you said, he was showing nothing in his later years.
Monty, you think that? That's what you think?
I think you're on to something, but the wrong way. I think they brought him in exactly for that, as a leading presence in the locker room. Like, those young guys need somebody who's been through the wars to kind of explain to them what they're gonna go through. And if he can make a play or two, that's just added. But I think they brought him in specifically for that locker room because that defense is young. Those guys don't have a whole lot of experience. And you add a Super Bowl champion, experienced guy who his tank may be, on a little bit on the low side, but he'll be a stabilizing presence in that locker room.
It's a great point.
I like it, man. Hey, Ski.
He's not Aaron Donald. I'm not seeing any Von Miller. I'm not seeing any Von Miller workout tapes. That's all. He's not Aaron Donald coming back to the Rams. So,
no, I'm not. But I'm not mad at that though. I think Monty's absolutely right. I think
agree.
He's right on when he says that. And you need that right here. And to be honest with you guys, it feels like, for all intents and purposes, the Cowboys are really trying to put together something that looks like a stabilized culture where people will be held accountable. The veterans that you do have, at least we can say they're tried and true. Yes, we'd like to see the success. Can they achieve it, etc.? Always the question. And we know, check in about December. But I like guys like that and their presence in the locker room, guys that have done it, that have been there. And again, the guys that haven't done it yet and that have been through the heartache of being a Dallas Cowboy and actually coming up short repeatedly, I can't say anything other than I'm very excited headed into an August and September like never before, or certainly it hasn't been this way for myself, and I would imagine a lot of Cowboy Nation in a long time. But again, none of it is going to amount to anything unless you're present in December and a part of the conversation and really in the foreground of the conversation. At the end of the day, we're not going to pull no punches. It's not like you could be scraping up the bottom of the barrel hoping to catch some fumes and do something. That can't be it. You got to be looking like, again, a presence and a real threat to the situation. So, there you have it. Von Miller, 37 years old, 1 year, $5.5 million, 7.5 potential max out on that deal. Let me ask you guys about this. And I was pretty vocal the other day. And like I said, Ski, I don't think you were here, but I'm not a big proponent of sitting guys that you consider marquee. And I know you want to hold them out. You want to have them for games that you feel are relevant. And certainly preseason, nobody really, or by all accounts, give much value to these games. And so when you've got your rookie upstart in Jeremiah Love, Mr. Noah Jeske, you got a high ankle sprain we're talking about now. There is definitely an assertion that you won't see him the rest of this preseason, which of course makes sense. On one hand, how do you feel about with again, a guy like yourself? I know you understand the continuity of things, and guys got to be out there. And I understand you think guys are important and all of that. But then you get a guy like this, and of course, you don't see him again. But speak to me about that situation, and would you have sat him? Do you have a hindsight now that's like, oh my, we shouldn't have done that? Man, you got to get the rookie out there, don't you, John, regardless?
Yeah, this is just an unfortunate situation, and I agree. If you're a rookie, this is a two-pronged thing. If you're a veteran that's played in the NFL before, understand the speed of games, understand what it takes to prepare for a game, I'm okay if those guys sit out, quite frankly. But a rookie, we need to get the rookie in the game no matter what position he's at, even if it's just for a short period of time, so he can understand this is a new game, it's a new day. This is not like playing on Saturdays. You're now playing on Sundays. You need to have your rookies get some time. Now, it's just unfortunate. Would you play them as long as they did? I probably wouldn't. But that's the part that's hindsight. But if you're looking at a yes or no, should you play them or not? If you're a rookie, I think you got to be in the game.
Absolutely. Bonnie, you talked about that, though, too. And again, we got to see these guys, man. I mean, the whole thing is about rhythm, or so they tell us. And then you can't tell us that and have guys, we pick and choose, and we're selective about what we want to do, even in these moments, preseason, postseason, consideration, all of it.
Right. Definitely. You do want to get them some game reps, because game speed and practice speed and college speed is totally different. And it's a fine line too of when's enough and when's not enough. You know what I mean? And you just have to trust that, their conditioning is good, their bodies is in good shape, and you make the right decision. But also what a lot of people don't understand is preseason is mostly for those guys that's lower down in the roster to be able to make the team, to show what you guys show that you deserve to be on that 52-man squad. So they should get the majority of the reps, especially early in the preseason. Now, as preseason progresses, now you start to get those, your key players, those valuable reps that they need for season-wise. But especially beginning is for the guys that, you got two guys that's like parallel, and you don't know who's going to make the team. Those are the guys that you should be playing early in the preseason.
Talking to the fellas here, Black and White Sports, on this Monday. More is More Monday as we come to you, everybody, all right, from the Wing here in Marietta, Georgia. Cafe and Tap House. My kind friends here. Thank you, Sarah. A lovely lady, very kind, too. Understood it, because it's heavy, man, to put something together kind of on the fly. Again, Monday was kind of a crapshoot, people. We were really risking not appearing today. I don't know if I would have necessarily tripped out either. I was kind of chilling. I see you boys talk back Tuesday. Let me talk back about this. We got Ski. Monty is here. Josh holding it down at the studio. I am Andre of the Savages. 877-909-1007 if you guys want to hit us up. Send us a text. Make a call. Josh has authorized you to do so. Did you guys know that today, I was watching CNN this morning, and I'm doing some things. I'm trying to make calls. I'm trying to parlay and finesse some things. I'm here, hopefully making good use of my time. And did you all know that today were opening statements in the Tupac Shakur trial. It began today. Monty, did you know that? Like, I'm not joking, like dead serious. All this time since 96 till 2026, it's jumping off. Did anybody know that? CNN was reporting this morning. I'll start with you because I know Ski and his man, Dr. Dre, the Fed. I know Ski is taken back by this.
Hey man, I hate to say it this way, especially for a murder trial, but too little, too late. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Of course, you want those guys off the street, but the relevance of the case has been so watered down, so much information out there, and 30 years later, come on, man. Yeah, I could care less about the case now. Yeah.
Yeah, this has less to do. No, this has less to do with news, Monty, Andre, instead of more TMZ to me. Like you said, there's been so many documentaries and exposés written and done on television to this point in the last 30 years. It makes me like, what's taking so long? Good grief.
Right.
Your man Snoop was in the way, Dre. Your man Snoop was in the way.
Again, yes, Ski, I told you, Dre, Snoop, Suge. Listen, Ski, this is all a big trial and an exhibition around the dancery.
Yeah.
It's not an accident. Mary J was up there at the Super Bowl, Ski. Eminem. 50 Cent. These people move with autonomy, Ski. Lawless. Listen, Monty will attest. John, I don't know if you knew this. I feel like you did because you have offspring, you got people. You're a law enforcement guy, Ski. You can't move autonomously around the United States without some sort of federal affiliation with being a helpful spirit on the apprehension of those of color. If you're not resigned to those efforts, you will not be permitted to move freely. We're not going to get that off. You think Monty and I can smoke weed in the White House? Hell no. You think you can run around with Martha Stewart and not be apprehended and again, tussle to the pavement? Looking like you could be hovering. What's he doing with Martha Stewart?
I don't want to think about anybody.
I know what he's doing with
Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
Dre,
I'm well aware of what Snoop was doing with Martha Stewart.
I don't need you to be thinking about tussling with Martha Stewart at all.
I tell you what, them after tussle snacks was probably a mug, boy.
Hey, Monty,
Yeah.
digging up the roots.
Special recipe, Monty. Special recipe.
Hey.
Yeah. Gardening. We like gardening. Hey, listen, botany. It's all it's about, Ski. Monty, listen here. I'm not mad at Snoop. Snoop is winning. You can't just get into the Olympic race. He ran around France.
Right.
Again,
As
Snoop
a
is
felon.
breaking laws on TV every day.
As a felon.
You can't do it, Ski. You know it. You can't be our man from Northeast Ohio and get that off. Well, he might. He might. He's very federal. You know, he's a tattleteller. He's a tattleteller. All right, listen. We're rolling up to the end of the first hour. We got our guys in here. It's a Monday. The quarterback is here. John Nowajeski. Monty Features is here. Hey, listen.
Hey, check that
Monty,
last
I know
comment.
this is probably. What's that? I'm sorry. My bad, brother.
Check that last comment. Check the comment.
Hold on. Let me go to it. Hold on.
It's a big weekend. It's a big weekend for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Is that an original, Bonnie? Is that an original?
This is actually from an alumni game where it has significance. So this was probably my last competitive game. We played Scott in a intermission in a exhibition game, and it was supposed to have been Newcomer male and females against Scott male and females, but Scott didn't have any females. So the first 3 quarters, they was kind of giving us the business. So the fourth quarter, we decided to sit the ladies down, and we came back and won that game. So
okay. So it got real. It got real in the fourth. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Oh yeah.
You were like,
they
hey,
out
we
here
can't get this
playing
off. Sit
sports.
down, ladies. I could imagine that whole scene, Monty. I could really imagine the group on the bench going, all right, ladies, this was fun for 3 quarters. We about to get real. And I bet you the smack was really, how long ago was this?
Probably about 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago.
So you guys were all at the Peacock afterwards. I know it. I know it, Monty.
You know, it was a good. Like I said, they was talking real smooth for 3 quarters, and then we had to put the lockdown on them. Yeah,
nice.
And then Oscar Kennard popped his Achilles, and I was like, I'm done after that. I'm cool. No more.
Thank you very much. I knew we would get to the brass damn tacks of foolishness and why it should never have taken place.
Well, congratulations on that. That's awesome. That's outstanding work. That's outstanding.
Popping ligaments.
Yeah.
Immediately. And all you can say is, damn, I'm embarrassed.
I think I scored 2 buckets after that, and then was like, come get me, coach.
Check.
Listen,
before you think you can go up
Jeff
and get
DeGraw,
the rim. Before you think you can go up above somebody, above the rim again.
Listen, hold on, John. Jeff DeGraw is out here pitching like, seriously, trying to throw the ball, John.
I'm sorry, but
he's tripping.
Listen, not all of us white guys are all that smart after a certain age. He's putting a bad group to the Caucasian contingent. He needs to knock that.
Yeah.
He needs to knock that stuff off.
Speaking of the Caucasian contingent, John, FedEx St. Jude Championship, Scheffler comes back, gets a win. Is the groove in order? He's going to need it here moving forward. No, I know we'll talk to Andy about this later.
What did he finish? Like 18 under? Like it was insane. What was going on?
Well, he went crazy though.
Yeah, listen. I don't think that course is very challenging for any of those guys. So I'm happy to see he kind of got back in the winning column, but I still think he's working out a lot. It took him less putts in this tournament, which is nice to see.
Hey, real quick before we get out of here, first hour, everybody. Thank you guys for being with us on this Monday. It's a More is More Monday. John Nowajewski here, the quarterback, as he is. Each week, Monty features in here, all right? First hour daily. All right, the edge rusher. We talked about Von Miller, everybody, 1 year with the Cowboys, $5.5 million, okay? 7.5 potential on this, so surely incentives there. I like what Monty Features had to say. Von Miller possibly around to provide some stability, veteran leadership, and perhaps just, again, the proper directional component to a young group with a defense that maybe we're starting to have expectations for in the Cowboys. Clarissa Shields, congratulations. 6th round KO Scott over the weekend. We appreciate that. Can Layla Ali or again, Alicia Baumgardner somehow make this possible? We need somebody, anybody, everybody scream that there is no competitor for the champ currently and self-proclaimed, no dispute necessary or available at this point. Quote, it certainly is Clarissa Shields. Ray J wins over Orlando Brown. All of this State Farm Arena, which leads me to State Farm Arena, gentlemen, yesterday, before we get out of here. Fever, sneak the dream in overtime here in Atlanta, 95-91, your final in overtime. And we had the Angel Reese, Pooderific of all the money yesterday. Monty, what do you think? Caitlin Clark loved it. I didn't love it. I had the dream money line here, and once the overtime came, I knew that money was up in smoke. But you got to love Caitlin Clark being genuine with the energy, and everybody felt it, and she let it be known worldwide.
The only issue that I have about that is, like, a couple months ago, the roles were reversed. Well, when the roles were reversed, it was classless. It was no room in the game for that. And now it's the opposite, and it's celebrated, right? I just want an even playing field. If it's going to be classless, it shouldn't only be classless for the person that you don't like. That's all.
I told you how it works. John Ski, what you think about that? I know it was humorous. You threw it in the group, brother. I mean, I know you see it again on the other side of that. But again, everybody noticed, and certainly is a topic of conversation today.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those moments where I don't think you expected to get caught on camera, and she wasn't doing it for the camera. So you're right. I mean, you got to have energy both ways. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, Angel Reese, you still tricked the money off at the end of the day.
But you got to make a layup.
And my suggestion to Angel Reese is don't put yourself in those positions. Make the layup.
Make the layup. That's it.
Make the layup. Make the damn layup. And we will try to do that hour number 2. Hey, gentlemen, thank you guys for helping me make a layup here on this Monday. All right. We'll try to get in there tomorrow, man, and talk back Tuesday with you boys. All right. At least Monty features Ski. Talk to you, man, next week, brother. Appreciate you, man. Hell of a job today, gentlemen. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. All right. We will be back hour number 2 at about 5:05. It's a Monday. More is more Monday. We are on location. Still, black and white sports, fastest buck 20. Absolutely no gray. Well, you see the sun shining, so I guess that's obvious. All right, we will come back. A lot to do. Mercury, Fever, Cat Towns, and NFL camps. Andy in Cleveland, Watson, 11 for 15 over the weekend.
His Store and More, the Man Superstore Studios. This is 100.7 WQQO HD2 Sylvania, Toledo, a Cumulus Media station.
Maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation. Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now.
800-580-6475.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging.
Viagra, $2 a pill. $99 minimum order. Call 800-925-5313.
Is on the rise. If you're looking for an exciting technical career that can offer exceptional wages and job security at a fraction of the cost of a 4-year college program, then consider the Federal Aerospace Institute, an FAA-certified aircraft maintenance technician school located at the Eugene F. Krantz Toledo Express Airport. FAI will prepare you for a new and rewarding career path in the aerospace industry. In just 12 short months, you can earn your FAA certification as a licensed aircraft maintenance technician that can open the door to thousands of employment opportunities nationwide, and many companies offering immediate employment, sign-on bonuses, travel opportunities, advancements, and more. Ask us about our newly formed partnership with Owens Community College and Purdue University Global. Day and evening classes are forming now, and class sizes are limited. Finance options are available for students and qualified military veterans. Visit us at federalAerospaceInstitute.com or give us a call to schedule your no-obligation tour. FAI, where futures take off.
Looking for Toledo's best spot for food, drinks, and entertainment? Come see why everyone's talking about the Polish Ostrich. Daily food specials, happy hour every day till 6, and power hours from 6 to 8. Sing your heart out with karaoke every Monday and Thursday. Catch live music most weekend nights, and open every day for breakfast and lunch with the kitchen open late so you can satisfy your late night cravings. Great food, live entertainment, and a welcoming atmosphere all under one roof. The Polish Ostrich Pub and Grub, 944 Phillips Avenue, Toledo. eat, drink, sing, repeat.
Are you tired of attempt after attempt to lose weight only to have every program you try fail you? Restrictive diets, pills, hours of gym time, and you don't even want to think about trying injections with the risk of serious side effects. Lynn Casey from Cumulus Media here to tell you about Toledo Weight Loss Secret. Finally, a program that really works. It's doctor developed and it's helped thousands of frustrated folks like you lose 20 to 30 pounds or more in just 30 to 60 days. That's up to a pound of fat a day. And I'm one of those people. It helped me lose 20 pounds in 2 months, something I would have never thought possible. But this program truly is different. It's designed to naturally reset your metabolism, not just temporarily speed it up. Whether you want to boost your energy or finally feel comfortable in your own skin again, your free consultation awaits at ToledoWeightLossSecret.com. And if you schedule and enroll by August 31st, you'll save $200 on the complete weight loss program. Get there now, ToledoWeightLossSecret.com.
A safe home starts with a strong roof. At Shalgo Roofing, we don't just build roofs. We build peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Our team makes the process simple and stress-free. Protection you can see, trust you can feel, happy family, happy kids, and a roof you can always count on. That's our promise to you. Shalgo Roofing, always professional.
Call 419-691-9641.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
Cleveland fans, quit trying to kick the football when you know Lucy's going to move it. Why would LeBron come back when you've got the Harden family? You put Mobley and Allen with LeBron, they're just going to get in each other's way. And then the kicker is the coach who said they were down 3-0 in the series. He said, but analytically, we're winning this thing. Do you really think LeBron James is going to sign up for that?
Weekdays from 4 to 6, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
And we return. Public service must continue, even long distance, right? And we certainly can say we feel like our good friends here in Marietta, Georgia might be dealing with our family at Rocket Internet because this Wi-Fi signaling is certainly apropos today, all right? But listen, for those of you back in the Northwest Ohio area, we certainly encourage you to not miss out on the offer. $9.99, 600 megabits per second, power internet per month, or 1 gig for $19.99 per month. Because you see, people, the biggest name isn't always the best deal. Both plans include Wi-Fi equipment, unlimited data, no contract, and a 3-year price guarantee. Visit GetRocketInternet.com or call 5673-ROCKET to check availability and sign up. Rocket Internet is a prepaid internet service. Professional installation is required and a one-time activation fee applies. Offer subject to change or may be canceled without notice. Visit GetRocketInternet.com or call 5673-ROCKET for full details.
I also like local sports talk. Who doesn't? Okay. You know, I think it's like a super sports tiny thing to have the local sports stuff. There's still places that it exists. Obviously, everybody thinks those days are old and the talking heads that literally just yell into microphones for hours at a time for radio are days of the past. It's like, no, there's still a very loyal listener to sports radio, but also there is local sports talk that still is giving the pulse of the fans. They're still giving the opinions of the fans. They're still asking the questions that need to be asked. And we have a Hall of Fame moment. They have a fervor fan base. And those guys, they love it. They're there every day. It means so much to them. They're doing bigger numbers than a lot of these podcasts out here. They think they're national podcasts. No doubt. You know, in these cities. Like, if I knew this guy existed my entire life, this would have been incredible. Good sports talk is hard to beat. It is legitimately hard to beat. Yeah. Feed me that times 10 but also and potentially dying it. And we need him to take care of himself.
Well, and that's the big thing. Like a guy like him, like he has carte blanche to say whatever. I mean, he's killing himself. You subject yourself, and he has to care. I almost hate this city because of it, so I'm going to let everybody have it. I think
it's their love of the cities that drives them every single day. We appreciate that from Paisan. But many people around different cities, they hate us. We're the national people that say something. The local people talking about the national people. The best in the world. Shout out to the local folks. We appreciate you. Shout out to sports being so damn magical. And shout out
Black and White Sports with Andre of the Savages on 100.7 The Ticket.
And away we go. Hour number 2 in motion as we come to you live again from Marietta, Georgia, here with our good friends at the Wing Cafe Tap Room. You know, they've been very kind to us here, so we appreciate them, right? It's starting to crank up. I can see how soon, by the time we get off the air, it might be a different affair. That whole outside patio situation might be an entirely different head count. But thank you guys for being with us on this Monday. More is more Monday. Shout out to our man, Monty Features. Shout out to John Norjeski. Thank you to Sarah, who has been very nice. And thank you to these other young ladies. We've had a shift change since I've been here, and I'm making new friends. And everybody's tripping now. The people are downloading the app. Where can we watch this where the back of our heads are on the video? Well, ma'am, just download the app today. She might be hearing me at the bar. Thank you very much, ma'am. If you're seeing it, thank you. Now I need you to keep the app, though. Retention is the goal. Just like Vaughn Miller. So we will retain his services in Dallas. Bigger story today. Breaking news earlier. Vaughn Miller joining the Dallas Cowboys 1-year deal. Top of the ledger today. Most of you were with us as we got through last week into the weekend. Shout out Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT, as it were, heavyweight champ of the world, but moves down to middleweight to capture the crowns from our good friend from down under, Miss Kay Scott, 42 years old. Not much of a threat to Clarissa Shields. KO, 6th round, stoppage, and there you had it, all right? Waiting for Layla Ali or Alicia Baumgartner, somebody to make a move. Ray J, busy. He's victorious over Orlando Brown in the Munchkin Bowl. We appreciate little people and their disagreements being settled in front of the world. Jeremiah Love, high ankle sprain, sitting the rest of the preseason. This we know. Won't expect to see him until regular season action. Diana Taurasi, Josh, let's put that into the mix. We didn't really mention it in the first hour, but they retired the number 3 Phoenix Mercury. Show their appreciation for, again, DT and a career-long service. Did you have anything? I'm sorry, Josh. I thought you were going to put an image in there. My bad. I was waiting.
Oh yeah, it's coming up right now. It's let me.
Okay, my bad. But yeah, you know, it's not a whole lot. I would tell you, one of my favorite players, period, let alone, you know, gender has no bearing on it. If you are a ball player and certainly possess the appropriate level of respect, you know, for the game, then you certainly appreciated the stylings of Diana Taurasi, and you would applaud anything involving a retirement, jerseys, just any respectful display whatsoever where this woman is concerned. Like I said, one of my favorite players all time, male, female, regardless, and a true warrior, ambassador, and elevator to the game of basketball by anyone's account. So we thank her for her contribution, and we thank the Phoenix Mercury for making it clear that nobody else will wear the tray but nobody else, again, I think embody the spirit that would warrant Kobe Bryant's endorsement when we say the white mamba. Josh Burnham, act like you know.
Yeah, she has an accomplishment as long as my arm, and 6 gold medals with the U.S. women's national basketball team. I mean, very impressive, and that's just the tip of the old iceberg.
But it's just, again, in a day and age when we keep looking around and wishing we had the spirit and embodiment of the player themselves, male, female. And I say this to a lesser degree with regard to the ladies, because the ladies seem to be giving us the appropriate effort. We just wish that they could somehow evade getting intertwined with social commentary that we wish that we did not have. But by and large, the product that we're getting on the court where the ladies are concerned, trust and believe, we don't necessarily have a lot of gripes. And those of you who are missing money, overlooking the WNBA, shame on you. You're bad. But again, salute to the Phoenix Mercury and salute to Diana Taurasi, her number 3 retired all time. As we move it along here, Black and White Sports on this Monday, we do it live from the Atlanta area, specifically Marietta, all right? And I'm sitting here, I'm winging it, as you can tell, with my good friends here at The Wing Cafe, right? And Tap House, Josh Burnham, let it be known. This is a fine establishment. I can't wait to snackery around here. As soon as this show is over, Josh, I'm telling you, I'm on snack patrol. I'm looking at the menu. Listen, this menu is so serious right now. Plus, first of all, anytime they laminate the damn menu, you know you're going off. You're not joking. It's you're not bull spitting. When you get the lamination on the menu, it's nothing right here, bam. So again, anytime you rocking with the 3-column work, we out of control. So let it be known. But like I said, Wing, if you are ever in the greater Marietta vicinity, ladies and gentlemen, and we know you can get us Roku, Fire TV, and Amazon TV. So and Fire Stick, so we know people around the world can get this, and we travel in and out of the greater Atlanta area frequently. So let us remind you, The Wing Cafe and Tap House. I'm about to snack central. Let that be known. But nonetheless, Josh, let's take a break. Hour number 2. Shout out to, again, my man Anthony Butler. Let me say that because we did not ring the bell today, so my bad there. But we'll come back. Let's do that. And on our way out of here, don't forget about low-cost air, everybody. The jet engine, followed by a relaxing visual of the beach. Everybody, are you ready to escape without breaking the bank, people? Fly for less with the lowest fares of the season. Connect top destinations for a fraction of the price. Don't let high cost ground your travel plans. Book your next adventure today. Low cost air with Black and White Sports. 800-558-5635. Sit tight. It's Black and White. More is more on a Monday.
When sports need a voice that doesn't play games, it's Andre of the Savages on Black and White Sports, 100.7 The Ticket.
We have your new favorite spot, the Polish Ostrich Pub and Grub. Start your week off with half-off apps on Monday, plus karaoke Monday and Thursday nights. Taco Tuesday brings $2 tacos and margaritas. Wednesday is buy one, get one burger free, and Thursday means half-off pizza. Also free Fry Friday and Sauced Up Saturday, featuring live music most weekends. Open every day for breakfast, lunch, and the kitchen stays open late so the good times don't have to end early. The Polish Ostrich Pub and Grub, 944 Phillips Avenue, where Toledo eats, drinks, and sings together.
Upgrading to a smart home? Only Vivint offers a fully integrated smart home system. Every device works together seamlessly. Call Vivint now and get free professional installation, $200 off your initial order, and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring for as little as $1 a day. Upgrade your home to a Vivint Smart Home. For your free quote, call
800-853-6497.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, well, your favorite attorney has a message for you. Collision, calamity, catastrophe. If you want money, you need an attorney. You need a bulldog. That's why you got to call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid. Pick up that phone and call now to see what your case could be worth.
800-370-5435.
Careful, buddy.
Sorry, Dad.
Accidents can steal life's biggest moments. At KNR, we help you move forward and hold on to what matters most. When you're hurt in a car, you call KNR.
You know the rush when you reach that goal, when something you've worked for pays off. That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply by September 1st and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHAF.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Are you still paying month after month for GLP-1 weight loss shots? Dealing with the nausea, fatigue, and side effects? Just to keep the scale from creeping back up? And if you stop the medication, you risk the weight coming right back. This is Dr. Justin with Toledo Weight Loss Secret. We take a different approach, a doctor-supervised weight loss program without lifetime drugs, without monthly injections, and without being chained to a prescription to maintain results. No refills, no dependency, no endless costs. If you're serious about losing weight and keeping it off, visit ToledoWeightLossSecret.com today to schedule your free consultation. There is a better way.
Back to school season puts everyone else back on a schedule. But when was the last time you put yourself back on yours? I'm Lynn Casey, and this August, Toledo Weight Loss Secret is giving new patients $200 off the complete weight loss program when they enroll by August 31st. Don't wait until life gets busy again. Visit ToledoWeightLossSecret.com and schedule your free consultation today.
You've put in the work to get that first job, moved up the ranks, or started a family. Now it's time to take your success to the next level. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we're here to help you keep that momentum going with educational programs built around real-world, in-demand career skills. We'll teach you how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science, plus timeless skills like leadership, communication, critical thinking, and more. Affordable, accredited, and online. A UMGC education fits your life so you can keep growing while you keep going. You've succeeded before. Now succeed again. At UMGC, we believe nothing should stand in the way of your next achievement. Not doubt, not your life stage, and especially not an application fee. Just apply by September 1st and we'll waive your application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHAF.
You're listening to Black and White Sports with Andre of the Savages.
Big dog, Mr. Dennis Hobson, the NBA champion, all right? Ohio State Buckeye legend, and so on and so forth. Thank you for being on Black and White again, sir.
Man, I appreciate you guys having me, Dre.
Coach, headed to Florida Polytechnic University.
But I think the biggest thing is that I get an opportunity to get back on the sidelines, and levels don't mean much to me. I get the opportunity to coach, and I don't care where I'm doing it or who I'm doing it with. It's just that opportunity to educate kids through the game of basketball and just say, hey, man, I'm born and raised in Toledo, and Toledo will always be my roots. Ohio is someplace that I've truly enjoyed and never ever had a problem with it, never had a problem being there. And again, that's the city. Toledo is the city that touched me.
Black and White Sports, weekdays from 4 to 6, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. This is Black and White Sports on 100.7 The Ticket.
As we resume live with our friends here in Marietta at the Wing Cafe and Tap House. Make sure you stop in if you happen to be in the Marietta, Georgia area. Very kind to us, allowing us to bring you Black and White Sports here today. So I told them I would certainly try to go overboard and beyond doing the commercial. No, this is a wonderful place, though. Listen, we've really been giving you shots from the interior, but if I'm being honest, this is crazy. If we go back outside, Josh Burnham, listen, it's wild. You saw the cabana look with the the luau flavor outside. Like it's nothing but ladies have to be feeling frisky if they out there chilling with you, fellas. Like I know what this is gonna turn into. I can tell.
Yeah, hey, ain't no party like a happy hour party at the Wing Cafe and Tap House.
Yeah, no question, Josh. I think we might have stumbled upon a little diamond in the rough because you can get caught up around here in the greater Atlanta area. It's so many venues, so many locations. No matter what your demo, no matter what your fancy is, but I like this place. Matter of fact, like I said, as soon as this show wraps up, I'm going to have myself a fine little smorgasbord of snackery, Josh. Let that be known. There's no sense in me pretending like that's not what I have up my sleeve because it is.
Yeah, I'm just curious about how the wings are like. I mean, they have like a different variety of flavors and sauces and such.
Yeah, well, let's look at it. Listen, if you guys want to, again, we do have some people that might see us in the Atlanta area. We have some people watching it now. The people at the bar, they downloaded the app. They can plug in. We're doing it live. Those of you who are with us, thank you guys. Savvy Television Network, okay, App Store, Google Play, so on and so forth. Let's see, Josh. Let's see, winging it. On the surface, it looks like a lot of places we're familiar with. But look, a choice of sauces, Josh. Let's look at it. We got naked, medium, hot, scorned woman, Josh Burnham.
Scorned woman.
Right there, I should jump out and stop. Watch this. Mount Vesuvius, Coolio's Zamunda Fire, Honey Mustard, Kentucky Bourbon, Smokehouse, Raspberry Beret Chipotle, Barbecue. I'm going to stop that right there. I'll let that simmer on you. Twin Peaks, Teriyaki, Gold Fever, Rebel Yell, Billy Out in the place. Spicy Mimja. So they doing the Nicki Minaj on you. Jamaican Funk, that's what it is. Honey Hot, Mango Habanero, the Cowboy Killer, Lemon Pepper, the Liger, Lemon Yaki, General Toso, Spicy Thai, Smoking Maple Bacon, the Shepherd, Olympic Torch, Maui Wowie, Dry Rub. I don't ever want to really dry rub. I get nervous. Cajun, Garlic Parmesan, Spicy Garlic, the Packers Cheese Bread, Chili Lime, Buffalo Blue Cheese, Green Flash, Endless Summer, and Surfer Duty. That's how you doing it, Josh. What you want to do? What you thinking?
I'm so tempted.
I mean,
the only way they could make this better if they had the Nashville Hot.
I have never seen a list so long. Welcome back in here, people. We're doing this Black and White Sports on this More is More Monday. All right, so let it be known, I am here with my good friends at the Wing. If you're ever in Marietta, make sure you pop in, all right? It's the cafe and tap house. So with that, we did a lot of things in the first hour. John Ski was here. Monty Features was here. We chopped it up. Von Miller, Cowboys, 1 year, $5.5 million. Clarissa Shields, Jeremiah Love. Shout out to Hightower, his Notre Dame lineage there. I think this kid Love. Hey, Josh, I think Jeremiah Love is going to be a real problem. I think the Cardinals might actually shock us. If you can imagine that.
Yeah, you think they might actually win more than 3 games?
I do. Let's go. Let's continue this conversation. All calls, guests brought to you by, as we get the Sandman in the building. Well, we thought we had him. Oh, there he is. We got him.
Yeah, he's right here.
Andy Sanzada. Good afternoon, sir. Good day to you, my friend.
It's the sound again. Something's wrong on his end.
Oh, can he not hear us?
Still can't hear us. I'm probably thinking he probably might have a software update on his apparatus and something tricked off that blocked out the sound or something. Anyway,
I see him going to the phones. Radio heads, if you can hear us, 100.7 FM here in the Glass City. All right, we appreciate you during this traffic jam. We got Andy Sanzada from the studio, but it looks like we got to go to the phone lines because we're not getting the clear connection. And we've dealt with this before. Sandman, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Hey, Sav. Good to be back.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, I apologize, brother. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the signal. We see you clear. Those of the people who can see us on the stream are radio heads, but they hear you. That's all that matters. Radio show. Let's continue. Andy Sanzada joins us. Our 216 boots on the ground, everybody. 419 is his heart because he is a Rocket alum. A few things. First things first, Andy, let me have you react to the Von Miller situation. Dallas Cowboys. How much is left? You have a $5.5 million deal. Not necessarily a real serious financial risk for the Cowboys at all, but the experience, the fact that we have a guy who has done it, I feel like it says we're serious about what we have with the youth, and you like Von Miller in a sparing capacity, and with the incentives topping out at $8 million, you like the effort you may get, but you got any problems with that? Dallas Cowboys feel like they're serious. A lot of people might not love it at Von Miller, 37 years old.
I don't think it hurts anything. I mean, you bring a veteran like that into a young defense. You get a great leader. You get a guy that's won a Super Bowl. You get probably a future Hall of Famer into your locker room. That's never a bad thing. You know, he can't give you every single down like he used to because of the physical, limitations that he's now facing as he's gotten older. But if he can give you a couple downs here and there that are gonna spare a guy, or if he's got anything left in the tank and he can give you everything on that down, I think it could be a benefit for the Cowboys. So I don't think it hurts them. If it doesn't work out, they can always cut him. But he's from Texas. I think he's always wanted to play in Dallas. So there's that motivation there. And I don't think it hurts anything. Like I said, anytime you bring a leader and a Super Bowl champion into your locker room, you're going to get the attention of a young defense. So it could be beneficial.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Talking to Andy Sanzada here, Black and White Sports on this Monday. Okay, Von Miller, a Dallas Cowboy now. Again, 1 year situation. I have to tell you, Cowboy Nation should love it. I hope that they do. like you said, Andy, nothing but an upside there. I'm not sure, what the down might be unless, again, somehow he's not physically able to perform for some reason at some point. But other than that, I like it. I welcome it. Let me move to Scotty Scheffler, brother. FedEx St. Jude Championship. Any comments there? Does it just serve Andy? Again, I don't want to make much of that. I'm not trying to. But do you like him with regard to, hey, Scotty Chef got to get his groove back?
Yeah, it was only a matter of time before he won another tournament. The fact that it's the playoffs and it's the FedEx Cup, I think he's extra motivated to win that specifically this year because he's come so close in so many other tournaments. Just a dominating victory for him. And, that's what a number one does is they put that kind of pressure where guys wilt away. And we saw that yesterday for sure. Absolutely.
Real quick, any problems? I asked the guys about this. I was talking to Monty earlier, and we did a few things and a few items in the football frame. Jeremiah Love, and do you have a problem with it at all? Because again, you put a certain emphasis on certain guys with regard to how you justify sitting people. I never agree, though, with these young guys coming in the door and absorbing the NFL experience. Now, I get, yes, the high ankle sprain, you don't love it. I'm sure you could get criticism and so on and so forth, but you got to get a guy out there, right? You know what I mean? It just kind of comes with the territory. Yeah, you can sell me veterans. I don't even love that. But, Love likely sitting out rest of the preseason. But do you have any problem with the work that he did get and what we saw?
No, I mean, if he's hurt, you want to sit him. I mean, he's one of your offensive weapons. You drafted him in the top 5 for a reason. I don't think you take any chances there when it comes to the injury, even though it's a minor injury. Preseason means nothing. All it does is determine what your roster is going to be by the end of the preseason. So, no, I don't have a problem with it.
Talking to my man Andy Sands out of here, Black and White Sports. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. It's a Monday. More is more Monday. 877-909-1007 if you guys want to hit us up. Text us, call us. Josh Burnham gives you permission to do that. I am live here from the Wing Cafe and Tap House here in Marietta, Georgia. So thank you very much to our friends here. If you guys are ever in the area, or if perhaps we have some of our friends in the Atlanta zone currently, come through here. This is an incredible establishment, to be honest with you. And I would imagine it probably is on super crank when they really do it. So, Andy, listen, if you're ever in the Atlanta area, keep this in mind, all right? But they were very nice to us today, letting us rock and roll with the show and all of that. So, again, we appreciate them. We appreciate you guys for hanging with us. Lucas County, Southeast Michigan, respectively. All right, shouts out to Clarissa Shields. A hell of a weekend. Knockout victory, 6th round, and we appreciate that. Shout out to Ray J as well. Okay, we will come back. Take this final break, I believe, for hour number 2. Josh Burnham back at the studio, Glass City, all right, on the south portion of the Glass City Cumulus Media Campus, all right? We will try to finish it strong when we come back. I got to talk about the fever. Cat Towns got married. And Deshaun Watson, 11 for 15, 126 over the weekend. Shador played, and he will play and start on Saturday. Andy Sanzata has to have a word about that. 216 when we get back. Final time, hour 2, Black and White. It's a Monday.
Join Andre of the Savages, weekdays 4 to 6 on Black and White Sports, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
We'll make this quick. It's time to ditch your 5G internet because you deserve better than lag, shared speeds, and throttling. Luckily, there's Rocket. Fast, no hassle, fiber-powered internet. For just $9.99, you can get 600 megs with a 3-year price guarantee. And if you need more speed, 1 gig is only $19.99. No shared speeds, no throttling, no nonsense. Ditch the fixed wireless and get the best internet deal in the galaxy at GetRocketInternet.com.
Need something special framed? Visit Laura's
Maybe you want to
Frame.
keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation. Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now.
800-580-6475.
School, make day and try it.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available.
Call now, toll free, 800-558-5635.
The Federal Aerospace Institute.
Upgrading to a smart home? Only Vivint offers a fully integrated smart home system. Every device works together seamlessly. Call Vivint now and get free professional installation, $200 off your initial order, and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring for as little as $1 a day. Upgrade your home to a Vivint smart home. For your free quote, call
800-853-6497. Evening classes are forming now, and class sizes are limited.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, well, your favorite attorney has a message for you. Collision, calamity, catastrophe. If you want money, you need an attorney. You need a bulldog. That's why you got to call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid. Pick up that phone and call now to see what your case could be worth.
800-370-5435.
Free alternative design for people who want real, sustainable weight loss without relying on ongoing monthly prescriptions, no lifetime medications, no recurring supply costs, just a safe, structured program focused on lasting results. Visit ToledoWeightLossSecret.com today to schedule your free consultation. Lose the weight and keep it off.
Back to school season puts everyone else back on a schedule. But when was the last time you put yourself back on yours? I'm Lynn Casey, and this August, Toledo Weight Loss Secret is giving new patients $200 off the complete weight loss program when they enroll by August 31st. Don't wait until life gets busy again. Visit ToledoWeightLossSecret.com and schedule your free consultation today.
Hey, it's Denny Schaefer. Let's talk cigars. And man, do I have 3 great spots for you. First, the Cigar Fair, located in Uptown Maumee, in business for over 30 years, the largest walk-in humidor in the area with over 1,000 open boxes. That's right, 1,000 open boxes. Enjoy comfortable indoor seating or the outdoor patio, the Cigarden, a large pergola garden setting with flowering vines and even hummingbirds. Next, there's Havana Cigar Outlet in Norwalk, the warmest cigar lounge in northern Ohio, with huge TV. Try their Great Lakes cigar made in Nicaragua and only available at Havana Cigar Outlet, North Coast Cigar, or the Cigar Fair. Finally, North Coast Cigar in Port Clinton, your living room away from home. Grab a comfy seat, a nice bourbon, and catch the big game. Just minutes from Lake Erie. 24/7 private lounge memberships available at all 3 locations. So light up at one of your 3 favorite new spots. The Cigar Fair in Uptown Maumee, Havana Cigar Outlet in Norwalk, or North Coast Cigar in Port Clinton.
Black and White Sports, weekdays from 4 to 6 on 100.7 The Ticket.
We on? Okay, K. Jones, welcome to it. Afternoon style, black and white.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, brother.
Look.
Yes, sir.
You tapped in. You was commentating boxing on the TV on BTSN, sir. Look.
Oh, man,
your
respect,
show
brother.
is amazing. Your show is amazing. I like how you send me. We got Sadman on the show. Ski, Josh, all lit every day. Man, but look, I really wanted to call though.
ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. Black and White Sports.
It's not hatred. I'm in Houston right now with Willie D doing the show tomorrow night. This is 36 years. You're not gonna be able to do that because you didn't make records to do that. So if you don't have any money, young people, how are you gonna eat? See, this is the scariest part that when I talk about this, they don't really understand. The records that you are making is not going to be able to transcend for 10, 15, 20, 30 years so you can possibly work and get a gig. Because nobody's going to be saying whatever at that age of 40 years old when they got married and they got children and they in school or they got a 9 to 5 or they in church and they're going to match. You didn't make any music to transcend for you to have a career. Wouldn't you be scared of that?
Yeah. You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
All right, as we continue, it's a Black and White Sports Monday. More is more Monday. Let's try to finish this thing strong as we come to you live from the Wing, ladies and gentlemen. It's Marietta, Georgia. The Wing Cafe and Tap House. I imagine, tap meaning you might want to check out what's on tap. But I know this menu is thick also too. Let's keep this in mind. Remember, I told you, anytime the menu is thick and laminated, it's usually not a game. But no, I'm definitely snacking out before I get out of here today. I am Andre of the Savages, everybody. Thank you for being with us on this Monday. I appreciate it. 877-909-1007, Glass City, United. We are here. Lucas County, Southeast Michigan, ATL, Marietta, Smyrna, respectively. Andy Sanzata, 216. All right. Cuyahoga, we doing it. All right. Cleveland bound. I got to get back in here and talk about it. Josh Burnham on the 419 side, south side. And you know how we do that as we are in the traffic jam. 100.7 FM, that's ESPN in Lucas County. So it's a very global situation. Also, download the app right now. We have people at the bar who have downloaded the app, and they may be watching this at the bar. If you're watching this at the bar, thank you. I appreciate it. You didn't have to. You do it. App Store, Google Play, respectively. iOS, Android, worldwide. All right, Andy, we back in here. Listen, let me get to this real quick. Browns camp. We haven't done much NFL today. Can I get some comments with respect to what you saw the other night? Deshaun Watson, 11 for 15, 126. Thoughts, comments, considerations, Mr. Sanzata, as we move forward. Shador will start on Saturday.
Yeah, what I saw was a guy that's ready to be the starting quarterback, a guy that's not ready to be the starting quarterback, and a guy that doesn't even belong on the roster. That's what I saw. Listen, I don't understand.
Well, explain, elaborate.
Just cut Dylan Gabriel. Like he's not an NFL quarterback. I don't know what else you need to see to prove that. But Deshaun Watson got rid of the ball quickly, made, for the most part, solid decisions. The only thing that concerned me, Sav, with regard to the offense was they didn't really try to stretch the field. I don't know that they threw a pass over 10 yards except the one that Shador threw to Floria for 35 yards. I think that was the only time they went downfield. And that was one of his best throws. But you look at that throw and then you look at the interception, and you just can't help but focus on the interception because that was just a god-awful overthrow on his part. And he's got to be better than that. Now, what I'm hearing from the reporters up here this week is that it's not really about this second preseason game. It's about these joint practices that are going to take place this week with Buffalo. And Shador has an opportunity to once again take command of the number one position if he performs well during the joint practices. So, can Deshaun keep the momentum he has from the way he played against Chicago this week? Can Shador put behind him the way he played against Chicago? Those are the things we got to keep an eye on over the next few days. But I don't think that second preseason game is going to mean a damn thing. I think it's going to come down to these joint practices, and because that's where the ones are going to get the time. You're not going to see the ones in the preseason game, right? So they already have. Todd Monken has already met with Joe Brady about sitting down the ones during the game and just focusing on an intense week of joint practice. So whoever performs well, quarterback-wise, in that situation, I think has the upper hand. But they've got to cut Dylan Gabriel. This is just ridiculous. I mean, there's no reason for him to be on the roster whatsoever, including the practice squad.
Talking to Andy Sanzada, everybody. Black and White Sports here on this Monday. It's a More is More Monday, and we're doing it live from the greater Atlanta area, but Marietta to be specific. The Wing, to be very precise, cafe and tap lounge. You all keep it in mind should you be moving through on travels or otherwise. Stop in and see these people. This is an incredible layout, I have to tell you. I mean, seriously, if you're in Atlanta, though, because we know everybody can see us and hear us worldwide, 1007theticket.com. Also, if you're doing it auditorily, all right, on the website, click the Listen Live tab. But seriously, this is a fine establishment. This is incredible. We have some facilities like it in the Lucas County area, but not quite like it, if I'm being honest. If I do say so, my damn self. Thank you. 877-909-1007. Talking to Andy. Browns, he doesn't love it. Dylan Gabriel must go. Deshaun Watson seems to be the front runner. Shedeur Sanders. Andy, what's your gut, man? Anything there in terms of your gut? Or are you feeling like, it's a Deshaun Watson show at the end of the day? Owner consideration, everything. And, we're right back kind of where we were. Shedeur Sanders is your backup.
Well, it's funny because Orlovsky said on the show this morning, he's been pressing for Shedeur to be the guy, but after what he saw on Saturday, he's Watson's kind of separating himself, and it's not just because of the numbers. I think it has to do with the fact that he made good decisions. He ran the offense effectively. He had the one fumble, but that was on fourth down, so that really wasn't that big of a deal. Turnover wise,
right?
I just think that no matter what they do, they still don't have the guy that they need to have, right? Watson is never going to be into that form that we saw in Houston. It's just not going to happen unless he proves me wrong during the season, but I just don't see it. So I just think the Browns either need to make a trade or they need to prepare themselves to draft another quarterback. And here we go once again, all over, with that scenario next year in the draft. So, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating as a Browns fan because you thought you had a guy, but, Shedeur's not doing anything, Sav, to separate himself. And if you were really going to be a starter in the NFL, you would have done that by now. And he hasn't done it. And I don't think Shedeur Sanders is a starting quarterback in the NFL, whether it's Cleveland or any other team, from everything that I've seen in the last year and a half.
Now, that's the thing. Talking to Andy Sanzada, everybody. Again, Browns camp. And if you're a Shedeur fan, you don't love where we are. Andy, the thing that you said here, it really resonates with me because what I would say, obviously everyone knows, I've been a strong supporter. I was wishing that Shedeur would have been able to, seize command of this. But that's the one thing I would have been asking from the young lion. I would have said, hey, Shedeur, act like this is your program and this is your destiny. And I feel like because Andy is telling me now, you have left question and there is uncertainty, then I have to lean into this validity that I now have to start thinking of a world that really involves Deshaun Watson being the number one because you didn't grab it and take it, Andy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's what we're saying and it's what we're telling everybody we're about, we go snatch it.
if you're not going to separate yourself, if you're Shedeur, then Todd Monken doesn't have a choice but to go with the veteran. And in this case, the veteran happens to be Deshaun Watson. And that's all this comes down to. This is a matter of Todd Monken feeling more comfortable with the veteran quarterback than a second-year guy, because the second-year guy proved that he's not ready to be a number one. And the thing that's frustrating, Sav, is Shedeur is not taking this, like you said, by the hand and running with it. I mean, this was his opportunity to supplant himself as the franchise quarterback this year and going forward. And I just don't think he wants it. I don't think he wants it. I really, from what I've seen body language wise and the comments he's made and with the media and at practice and everything, he's just going through the motions. And that's not what you want from a number one if you're the Cleveland Browns or anybody else for that matter. And that also hurts his trade value. So, the Browns are being hurt more than one way here by the way that Shedeur's handling this situation.
Oh. Well, Shedeur Sanders, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate to hear you saying these things, Andy, and wishing that this would play a little bit different. And, obviously, who thinks that we would find ourselves in this position with respect to Brother Watson? But God bless him if this is the way this plays out. In terms of everyone else, typically we're all in favor of second chances. So we're going to adopt that ideology here if in fact this is how this thing plays out and we find ourselves with this being the reality. And like you were describing, Andy, and like I said, if Shedeur didn't go grab it and snatch it, I'm not going to be mad that you're the guy, because you said that you're not the guy. In not doing so, you're saying you're not the guy. Whether we like Deshaun Watson or not, that becomes irrelevant. You understand what I'm saying? Because Shedeur,
exactly.
it was on the pallet. The plate is there for you. And if you're not grabbing and seizing this, then I'm not going to have a problem with you ending up not being that man.
He's gonna have one more chance, and it's gonna be this week with the number ones and the joint practices. If he can somehow separate himself there, he's still gonna start on Saturday, regardless of how many reps he gets with the number ones. But that would be an opportunity for him to re-grab control of this situation. But I just don't get the sense that he wants it bad enough. And I think he's resting on his laurels of who he is and his name and all the the endorsement deals and whatnot. And he's just gonna go with that, and instead of really push through and show everybody that they were wrong about who he is as a quarterback.
Talking to our man Andy Sanzada, everybody, live from the ground and the boots on them, all right? On it, I should say. 216 in the building, all right? Browns camp, a little bit to discuss, and we're still wondering how is it going to play out. Right now, it looks like Deshaun Watson might actually be that man, okay? More is more on a Monday. It's been a lot of fun, I think. All right, last on location for a little bit. God willing, we anticipate being back in the studio for a Talk Back Tuesday tomorrow. All right, thank you very much. Andy Sanzada, Monty Features, John Nowajewski, Josh Burnham holding things down back in the studio as he always does. Congratulations to Kat Towns, married to Miss Jordan Woods in Malibu over the weekend. So we're saluting that. Kat Towns getting the bag, get the championship. Don't get soft, Kat Towns. We watching you now. You know what I mean? Because you know how guys can get now. You start getting lackadaisical, but it's all good, man. We're celebrating that, celebrating family and certainly black excellence in that regard. All right. So Cat Towns, man, young fella, do your thing, man. Hold it down. God bless you and your lovely bride. Again, before we roll out of here again today, last remarks, anything, Andy or Josh? Matter of fact, first, Andy, any last remarks before we roll out of here?
Yeah, the Guardians are a mess. They have the second worst record in baseball since the All-Star break, and they have lost 17 of their last 22. I think something's going on internally that they're not going to talk about within the media, and that's what's behind the problems that they're having right now.
Let's talk about it on Tuesday. Josh Burnham, anything before we roll out of here, sir?
All I'm hearing reports is that the Buss family is selling their remaining minority shares in the Lakers. That's from Yahoo Sports.
Let's clear it out. Cash all the way out. I'm not mad at it, man. Hell of a conclusion. I'm very interested to see where it goes, everybody. All right, and very interested to see what we can do on the Talk Back Tuesday. So we will certainly attempt to be better than we were today. Thank you all for hanging out with us today. For Josh Burnham, Andy Sanzata, Monty Features, and John Nowajewski, I am Andre of the Savages. Again, salute Vaughn Miller. Welcome to the Cowboys. Jeremiah Love, keep chilling. We like the potential. Early season. Scheffler, way to get the groove back. Mercury, Tarasi, number 3, all time. Same team, whole career. Salute that. Fever, Sneak the Dream, looking serious. Caitlin Clark, not mad. Show the real emotion. That was genuine. Angel Reese, don't blow the money. Cat Towns, again, salute to you. Deshaun Watson, salute to you. Shador Sanders, what's really good? All right, and Clarissa Shields. All right, champ, the GOAT. There's no question at this point, okay? We will see everybody on the next one. Talk Back Tuesday. Be kind, be respectful, never cheat on your wife. And by all means, for my good friends at the Wing Cafe and Tap House, come through here. If you're in Marietta, handle your business today.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
His Store and More, the Man Superstore Studio.